Ah, that's why they've got the bike rack there. Interesting. Okay. So we have got a boardwalk. This is called Tibilban Dunhan track. This track passes through mangroves fringing the shores of Moreton Bay and the banks of Nudgee Creek. Bird life around the mangroves and midway along the circuit is a bird hide. So basically we've got another place to hide to look at the birds. So that way you can go 350 metres to I think there's a toilet over there and a picnic ground. But yeah, this is another beautiful boardwalk. How have I not taken you here before, guys? This is so nice. Look at this. Look at this. This is so nice. It's called the Mangrove Boardwalk. It was constructed by the Brisbane City Council with the Boondall Wetlands Job Skill. So it was a group. It's like a work for the doll. So when you haven't got a job, they give you skills, I guess, in construction, and they built this walkway. That's great, actually. Isn't this beautiful? Okay, I'm going to quickly take a screenshot. There's no making a thumbnail because, you know, every live stream has to have a thumbnail. So this is actually quite nice. It's really quite nice. And, you know, I love boardwalks. And you're like way above the boardwalk. It's really, really nice. Lots of mangroves. Oh, that's an interesting looking bird. Very interesting looking bird. I've never seen a bird like that before. Oh, I wonder what you are. Interesting bird. Look at this framing. Isn't that beautiful? Like if someone was getting married, that would be a beautiful sight. Like that would be a beautiful view. I actually think that'd be really pretty. It'd be very framed. You know, if you ever want to get a wedding photo taken, call your girl Dora up. She's got a nice spot for you here. Can you imagine me, a wedding photographer? I'm just going to get in here and get a little photo, like this little angle. Peekaboo. Well, actually, it's quite a nice angle, actually. Yeah. Speaking of photography, I do need to pull out the camera this weekend to get some basic knowledge of my camera and how it works to take photos in Africa. Because, like, you know, it's nice to take photos with your phone, and videos, obviously, with your phone is great. But if you actually want to take good photos for good memories, yeah, you should actually use a camera. Such a beautiful place. Now, it's not a very long walk, this one, guys. It's going to be really quick, to be honest. So by the time anyone comes and joins me, I'll be finished the walk. So we were just over there, around the corner a little bit. Tidal life. Conditions become hot, dry and exposed for tidal creatures as the watery world recedes at low tide. Many invertebrates have shells or built burrows to prevent drying out. Interesting. Burrows in there? Interesting. Well, I guess burrows, like, can burrow them into the ground. Like you can see there, like crabs would do that. They'd burrow in there. Very, very cool. I mean, it's great to see mangroves so up and close and personal, because, like, without these kind of, you know, walkways, you don't really, you know, walk into unless you want to get really muddy, into a mangrove area, right? So this is why this walkway is a really, really great walkway. So you can imagine on a beautiful blue day, this is priceless. Like, it's so pretty in here. But the good thing about doing it on a day that's a bit overcast is, you know, it's not really hot. You're not burning you don't have to worry about sunscreen so much. It's just really, really pretty. think this is part of Cabbage Tree Creek through here. You can kayak through here if you wanted to. I've never done that, but I'd like to. Yeah, what is that house? There's a house over there. So if you look over there, there's another little lookout area. So if you're new here, I'm Dora, hi. Australian obviously, and I'm living in southeast Queensland, and this is the Boondall Wetlands Walk. And like you're literally walking on top of a mangrove. It's very, very unique. And look at the colours here, like, it's so nice. It is winter here, guys, so it's overcast. I thought it might have rained. I actually have a raincoat in my bag and an umbrella just in case, you know. I'm a girl guide, I come prepared. But what a beautiful view. Oh, got a ibis. So this walk is very, very popular for bird watchers. So you'll see people with binoculars, not Dora on a live stream. See these little burrows? That would have been probably for crabs and stuff like that. They go in there, burrow in there. So I've never done a live stream in here, so I don't know how great it's going to be. God, this is so beautiful in here. I am scouting somewhere to paint, to sit down and paint. I've brought my cup of tea with me. I've got some macadamia nuts with me and a mandarin for a snack and some water. So we could do a cheeky little paint session. Beautiful, so you can sit here. Really is nice. Oh, there's a fish jumping there. Look at that. Oh, they're chucking bread into the water, that's why. I was wondering what was going on. Yeah, they're jumping up to get the kids are chucking in some bread. Okay, so we don't shake children. And you're allowed to take a dog. They've got a little puppy. Isn't that nice? They've made a little sitting area around the tree instead of getting rid of the tree. It's really nice. I haven't been here for, I reckon it's about 2-3 years. I don't know why I don't come out here more often, to be honest. It's a nice walk. A really nice walk. I guess I'm going to be honest, I don't drive past here very often. It's probably why. But it's often. It's only 30 minutes away from my home. Not even that. It's probably about 20 minutes. 25. Actually, no, 30 minutes. Let's go 30 minutes. Can you hear the whistles of the birds? We will walk up to a bird hut. There might be a few people in there looking at birds, so we have to be quiet. So I'm just thinking about where would be a nice place to sit and paint. It'd be nice to kind of paint this walkway, to be honest. And it'd be nice to be able to sit somewhere. So let's think if we sat here, we could paint that way or that way. Actually, I think I like that, the framing. Actually, that's quite nice. Okay, this could be the place to paint. I like scouting for places to paint. So I'm not going to dawdle like I did last time on my last hike. We're actually going to walk, get some exercise. That's the whole idea of this, right? Is to obviously look at what we're looking at, be in nature, but it's also good to actually do some walking. Plus, I'm actually hungry, so I could really eat my snacks. So, let's get to the end of this and turn around and we'll come back. Hey, Nicholas. Oh, I'm back. What about the water or the lake? What does that mean? What about the water or the lake? Because there's water just behind me. It's a waterway here. It's a passage that goes out into the ocean. Oh, look, there's a ramp there. It's interesting. I don't think that's a public ramp though, somehow. Can you hear crows crowing? This is such a nice walk. I completely forgot that it's completely a boardwalk the whole way. And I love boardwalks, right? I keep on saying how much I love boardwalks. It's a complete boardwalk. Okay. So it's not a very long walk. It's only a 1.5 return. So I think this is the end here. There's your bird hut here somewhere. Oh, no, we're not at the end. We're not at the end. So there's no fishing. You're not allowed to fish here. So it looks like it's low tide at the moment. Normally this is like, you see a lot more water. Yeah, it's definitely low tide. Off painting. Yep, I found a spot already. It's still be back further. On the way back, I'm going to sit there and paint. I'm going to paint the boardwalk since I love boardwalk so much, right? We've got some ibis over here. So basically, you can see where I live over there. There's Redcliffe in the distance. And people are obviously walking on the mud flats over here. So obviously well, you wouldn't work from here, but from the other side of Nudgee Beach, you could probably walk all the way over there. Actually, I wouldn't mind doing that. People with dogs. Okay. A little bit of sand. Let's go a bit sanding. Didn't expect to go sanding. Maybe we might go for a walk onto the sand too. Onto the mud flats. That'd be cool. I've never done that before. It's actually quite a low tide. Very low. But I really do want to paint. You can't do everything, Dora. You can't do it all, right? You just can't do it all. So, Nicholas, what's going on with the phones now? Back in the sand. Little beach. Not exactly going to go swimming here, guys, just going to be honest. Not exactly nice for swimming. I mean, you could. Maybe in summertime when you're really, really stinking hot. Isn't it interesting? 1.5 kilometres. It's a lot. Wow. I really thought we would have be finished by now, but obviously it keeps on going. Or maybe it doesn't return on itself. I thought it did return on itself. Oh, I don't know. Doesn't matter. We can walk back. So we've got that interesting colour, red and green. Looks like toffee apple, like we saw for the other hike. Interesting. The walkway is good, eh? Really good. Like considering you walking the whole way over a boardwalk. This was a Skillshare thing, the work for checks, giving people some skills. How you going? So this was work, a whole lot of kids. Oh, is it go down the side here too? God, I haven't been here for ages. That goes down to the beach hut, the bird hut. Obviously, I haven't been down here for a long time, guys. Here we go. Hi. It's always good to see that there's a lot of people around. Bird alert. Rainbow bee eaters nest nearby. Let them in peace. Stay off the track. Leave the dogs at home. Even though you're allowed to protect dogs here, they're saying leave the dogs at home. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? This is really nice. Oh, that is cool. Bird hide. That's what they call them. Bird huts, not bird hut. It's a bird hide. This is beautiful. Really nice. Actually, to be honest, that would have been a nice place to paint through there. But I can't really, there's nowhere to sit. I really want to sit down when I'm painting. Oh, I can stand up painting too. A feather. I don't know what bird that's come from. Oh no. First case death report due to the Telstra thing. Victoria's still having certain issues with internet and internet access. Oh crap. Oh, that's so sad. I was hoping that, no one got, affected by it health-wise. It's very, very sad. All right, I have a whole lot of kids down here. So they didn't read the memo that you would be quiet around birds. So if you're a bird watcher, you wouldn't be happy with these kids making noises down here. So I won't spend too much time down here, obviously, because there's a whole lot of kids down here. But let's just have a looky. Hi.
Back to school on Monday, kids, eh?
Yeah.
You're looking forward to that?
What have we? We've got another week.
I bet that
That's where our holiday begins. But we've done in New South Wales, so we've got another week.
all right, what part of New South Wales do you live?
In Sydney.
Yeah, what part?
Okay, so guys, wow, this is a great view, actually.
I come from England to Cronulla.
So that jetty that we walked on for the last Choose Your Own Adventure, that's the jetty there.
Fair enough.
That's the Shorncliffe jetty. And in the background you can see those mountains, that's Glasshouse Mountains. Not a great view there, you can't really see very well, but wow. And that section there is where we walked around and we painted, that's where we painted the rock slide basically. Yeah, right, isn't that beautiful? That's so nice. The CEO of Telstra apologised to the family the family member that died. It's outrageous. Yeah, it's very sad. Very, very sad. What a beautiful. Don't really see many birds. It's interesting though. There's just one guy behind me now, sitting there. So, to be honest, I don't think I really want to go out there because it's really muddy, because you are on mud flats. I don't really think, I could just wash my shoes, but I don't want to wash my shoes. I'm going to be a princess. Oh, I saw some really nice bird before. I don't know where I can find it because they're not in colours here. It's interesting, so you can see all the different birds. Ingrid, I saw one of those yesterday. Oh, they got a great ingret and they got a little ingret. Oh, that's interesting. They have the herons. Oh, whistle kite. That's like a eagle. It's a hawk actually. It's a hawk. Oh wow. Can't say I've ever seen one of them in that wild. Oh, look at this one. Oh, it's a bigger one. Wow. They're like eagles, really. Oh, a mangrove kingfisher. I didn't know they existed. I've seen a kingfisher, but never know there was a mangrove kingfisher. Wow. That's interesting. I can't really see any birds. All right, we're going to...
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Have you seen many birds today?
No, it's very, very quiet today.
It is. Probably the kids have been out here making lots of noises, eh?
Yeah, I've been here for about half an hour, and you're in the third group. You're the third person that I've seen.
Oh, okay. There's not that many people. There's a
One-
lot. There's a
one
few
from-
cars. There's a few cars in the car park. I thought there was a lot more people out here.
just along the
Yeah.
boardwalk somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know where they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just like it. It's absolutely beautiful.
Oh, it's a beautiful... I've actually not...
Yeah.
I've
Are
only
you
been...
local?
Yeah, I live at Redcliffe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have friends. No, start again. I have family that live at Redcliffe.
Oh, okay. Do you live at
And
Nudgee?
I get their friends too.
Ah, yeah, fair enough. Do you live at Nudgee Beach?
No, I live at Logan.
Oh, okay.
And I when I go and visit them at Redcliffe, on the way back I usually call in.
Oh, okay. So you've specifically come for a little looky today?
Yeah, just for a little bit of a ponder. And,
Yeah.
You know, it's about 4 years since my wife passed away this week.
Oh,
So,
okay.
So I'm having a bit of a ponder. And,
Oh,
you know, a bit of quiet time, remembering and all that kind of thing.
yeah.
Not to the point of depression, but
Oh,
you know, just a bit of nostalgia.
yeah. Have you been? Did you used to come here together, you and your wife?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, we used to love it.
That's lovely.
She was diagnosed with cancer.
oh, sorry.
We used to bring our kids here too.
Yeah.
We used to love the boardwalk.
Yeah. Oh, the boardwalk is beautiful, isn't it?
It is- and
More
it's-
people should
it's
come here.
full. It's complete now again.
Sorry, it's what?
It was closed at one stage.
Oh, really?
You could only go about 300 meters.
Oh, okay.
That way.
Oh, they were probably
but it
redoing
was
the-
damaged. Yeah, it was damaged in the cyclone.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Okay. Last year.
Cyclone Alfred.
Oh, last year. Okay, right. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you could go that far and then come back, or you could go from the other end
Yeah.
and have a bigger walk, but you know you couldn't get past.
Yeah, right.
Some people did. They got down onto the sand and then they
Yeah.
walk around and get it back up again.
Yeah.
But most people I know they just went as far as that and then come back again.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But it's open now. You can
Oh.
go right the way around.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, my kids used to love that.
Yeah.
Walk because there's all little information signs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's lots of information. Yeah. And I like how they've got all the, that you can see all the, the different birds you can see here.
Yeah,
It's great. I wish it was in colour though. It'd be good if it was in colour so people could kind of identify a little bit better.
Yes. Oh, you mean the sign?
Yeah, the sign. Yeah, birds. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen this tree here when the tide's been in.
Yep.
Chock-a-block with different birds
Oh, really?
on a one hot summer day.
Yep.
It was a spectacular sight. Never seen it since, but there's all different types of birds. I was here with one group. I wasn't part of the group. They come here when I was here, and they said, "Oh, this is this and this is that and that's this." And there's a lot of them that weren't up there,
Yeah, right.
you know, and they were taking photos. And
Oh, that's good.
they were on the phone to other clubs, bird watching clubs. Say, "Come down, see what I see."
Oh,
what we
really?
found here." And
Do you happen to know that this is a mangrove here? See the little mangrove seeds or pods there?
yeah,
I didn't know that they actually had pods.
no,
I saw them. I just went over to the other walkway
yeah,
over the other side of Boondah there,
Yeah.
and I saw a whole lot of them on the boardwalk, and I was like,
Oh.
oh, I didn't realise they were actually part of the they look like little miniature mangoes in ways.
don't they?
Yeah,
That's
but
good.
it's
I didn't even notice those neither.
yeah. I wonder if there's, like inside it's quite fleshy, so I wonder if you can eat it, or I mean, I'm not going to eat it, but I wonder.
It would draw the birds on.
Yeah.
And the possums. There's possums down here.
Yeah, they'd probably eat them.
And it would draw the possums.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, why would possums live down here? Because there's not much for them.
No.
It's little seas like that, they can adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah. So which way are you off to the boardwalk? Or
Yeah.
Back to
The boardwalk. Boardwalk.
Yeah, no. It's
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah. It's a really nice walkway.
Were you putting the information into your phone, or were you actually talking to somebody else?
Yeah, just talking to someone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you enjoy your nostalgia. It's a
will.
beautiful place to
It
remember
is.
your
It
wife,
is.
right?
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah. Enjoy your time and reflection.
Yeah.
I'm sure you miss her, but she's always thinking of you, and she's with you all the time.
Yeah. If you have good memories, we were married for 53 years.
Well, you've got to have some good memories there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lovely.
And the memory, and even the hard times stay with you.
Yeah.
How we work together and work things
Yeah.
out. And it's surprising what you kind of think of when you start.
Yeah,
thinking, but,
I could imagine.
It's I'm a pretty positive person.
Yeah.
So I don't get depressed.
Yeah.
Even when Queensland lost the state of origin, I didn't get depressed.
A few people would have got depressed about that.
It drives me crazy. Yeah.
We've got next year, hey. We've got next year. We won last year, so we won this year. Got to give them something.
Well, the thing is, when you belong to a New South Wales supporter, one series win is a series win.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time they won 2 in a row.
Yeah. True. This is true.
It was just by a bit of luck. If the hammer had caught the ball right on in the first game.
That's right. Yeah. It might have changed everything, hey.
If he caught that ball.
Yep.
Then he would have. Good day, mate. Yeah. If
Yeah.
he caught the ball, then he would have. We would have won the series.
Probably would have actually. Yeah, it would have changed the whole thing. But anyway, I'll let you go.
Yep.
Have a good day, okay? Thinking of your wife.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh. I don't know if you heard that, but he's been married. He was married for 53 years and his wife passed away 4 years today. So he's come here to, remember his wife because they used to come here a lot looking at the birds. So that's nice. I mean, not nice, but you know what I'm saying. Like it's, unfortunately death comes to all of us and we'll all lose someone special. I'm sure. I mean, we've all lost someone special, right? And yeah, it's sad when, you find, and obviously he wanted a bit of a chat. And it's nice to give someone some airtime, like, just listen. But at the same time, don't give, you don't need to stay there too long. We're not, I'm not a counsellor. But, it's nice to hear a few stories and then let him have his time. I really like this section. It's really nice. Thanks. How are you going? All right, well, you can park this back to the car where I'm parked if I wanted to, but why would I? I'd rather walk back. So it's 1 kilometre, 1.5 kilometres to where I've got to here, and then it's 1.5 back. So we're going to go back to the section where I earmarked. It'd be nice to do a painting. I'm going to sit down and have a little snack. I brought with me a mandarin and some macadamia nuts, and I've got a cup of tea with me. Hey, travelling with the Combs. Hello. Oh my God, Ashton and Brendan, right? Ashley and Brendan? Brandon and Ashley. Ashley and Brendan, how are you? I don't know if you're there anymore. Probably missed you when I was having a chat with a guy. So we're in a beautiful boardwalk here. We're in a beautiful wetland, so it's a very low-lying area. It's very tidal. There's a lot of mangroves. This little section here, you got to walk through sand. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Nicholas, God bless him. Yeah, I mean, look, I can't imagine, like, you know, my best relationship's been, not best because it wasn't the best, but like the best I've done is 10 years. And Diego and I are coming up to, she's actually our 9th year already, actually. It is our 9th year. Next March, around March, will be our 10th year. Can you believe that? 10 years with Diego. Or you could say for Diego, 10 years with her? Like, really? Who puts up with that? Yeah, trust me. I don't know how he does it either. So I can't imagine 53 years with one person. Like, that's a long time, eh? So that was interesting. No wonder I haven't been here, because you weren't able to do the whole walk, because obviously a lot of it was wrecked in the cyclone, which was last year. Cyclone Alfred. So travelling with the Combs. I haven't actually caught up with them for ages. Let me just do a screenshot. So I know they've gone, but let me just do a screenshot, because that's my way of trying to remember other channels to come back and check them out. Travelling with the Combs. I think they're in. Where are they? They're not in Colorado. They're in Wisconsin, I think. Wisconsin. Have you met them before? Brandon and Ashley. And they've got a little child. But they do a lot of adventure stuff too, which is great. Another little sandy section. Adds to the excitement, right? They've done a really good job here. They really have. I should do a proper video here, actually, and like film it and upload that, because I think this is a really nice place. Like, thinking about it, like, when Shannon was here, I should have taken her here, because I think Shannon would really like this. It's very different. I mean, like, you don't really see many, like, other birds. I mean, wildlife other than bird, but, this would be a nice little walk to do. As a tourist, from overseas coming here, something different. I never thought about that, but anyway, next time I have, one of my YouTube friends that comes visits. Do you remember Alison? Yeah, Alison was going to come to Australia this year. She hasn't talked about it anymore, but I won't be even here anyway when she was deciding to come. She hasn't talked about it anymore, so I don't think she's coming. It's interesting, these trees. Well, that obviously hasn't survived. Well, maybe it has. Kind of half dead. Oh no, it is. It is dead. Literally dead. That's a different tree. Oh no, it is the same tree. Oh, it's still alive. I was going to say maybe it didn't survive the harsh, like, wetlands. It's like sandy and salty. He has to come to Bali. I'll check. What are you talking about? Who has to Bali? Me personally, I don't know where I'm at with Bali. I'm not even going to think about that. I've got to get through my African trip first. That's my only kind of priority at the moment, is to plan that trip. Okay, so this is where I was going to paint. because I really thought, well, you know what? I love boardwalks. So how about we paint the boardwalk? Hold on, this was it, I think. Hold on. Yeah, I think so. No, I think it's another section. Doofus, hold on, let me have a look. I was sitting here. Yeah, no, this is it. This is it, guys. This is where I'm going to paint. All right. So I'm hooked up to my battery pack. All right. Let's get a snack. Oops. Where are my snacks? Where are my snacks? Snacks? Snacks. All right. Actually, I'm going to need some water, guys. I'm going to need some water. I need the tripod. Though I have a tripod in my phone, in my bag. But anyway, why have all the fun, right? You can see the heat coming out of my cup of tea. Morning.
Morning. Nice place to have a little snack.
It is.
Nice and quiet, eh?
Yeah. So obviously take your rubbish with you. I didn't actually bring another. Oh yes, I do. I should have thought about that. I should have brought something to put the scraps in. So some people would just chuck this into the bush. Kookaburra. I used to just chuck this into the bush, but I realise now it's contaminating like habitats, right? So I don't paint that way. I want to paint the boardwalk with the mangroves going over the top of it. So this is for CL. So CL told me that it's actually watercolor. Oh, hey, environmental. How you going? Oh, and who else was there? And a simple life. A simple yeah, hello, how you going? Environmental is also from Australia. You'll love where I am, environmental. I'm at it's called the Boondall Wetlands. So I'm about to paint that. You know how I love to little paint? So it's a beautiful walkway that was built by initiative for people that aren't working. They teach them how, some basics, carpentry skills and building skills. So they built this walkway over the mangroves. It's beautiful. There's a waterway there. It's a little river that goes out to the ocean, but it's just all mangroves. So I'm just having a little snack. Okay, environmental. Let's because you are, you know, you're into environmentalism. See, I was actually just saying that I'm not going to take it with me. I mean, I was going to take it with me because, you know, there's a bit of debate, like, is it, you know, is like natural matter good for the bush? This is not really a bush. This is like a waterway. Because, sorry, I'm eating. Because I used to leave it in the bush. Like, you know, I would just chuck it, you know, the mandarins peels into the bush, right? But then I started reading that it's actually not a good thing to do. So I'd love to hear your view on it. What's your story? What do you believe in environmental? And give me your reasoning, because I don't really know my reasoning, to be honest. I just thought, well, you know what? Some people say, yeah, do it. Some people say don't. So I figure, well, if I take it out, pack it out with me, like, you know what they say, like, you know, leave no trace. So that's why I kind of like, you know, well, leave no trace, take it with you. Oh, no. Okay. So, put the rest of that there. Hello, how you going?
Ideal lunch spot.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I have a pencil. Okay, guys. I feel like a little bit of a weirdo using the tripod, because I'm kind of like a little bit conspicuous if I just put it up against, you know, put you up against lean you up against something. But when I'm painting, it might be easier for me to have you on this. If I can figure out how to use it properly. Oops. This is my $15 job that I bought in Bali. Great investment. It's a selfie camera, man. So if I put you there, okay. Let's put you in here. Hopefully it doesn't click off. Give me a chance. A simple family living. Yeah, it's a really nice view, isn't it? Okay, let me just make sure this doesn't click out. There you go. So that way you guys can see what I'm painting. I don't know how this is going to work, actually. So I've got my little paints, my watercolours. Now we need to put some water in here. Oh, man, oh, actually, I forgot about this. This actually doesn't open. This is the one that I don't normally use. Somehow in my car, or I took it home, my normal paintbrush. Oh, crap. Don't know how to open this. Oh, here. Oh, no, it's not going to open. Crap, I can't get it open. Okay. Change of plans. We'll just put water into this. Hi, how you going? Hi.
G'day.
So just put some water in there. All right, let's figure out how the best set up here. I really don't know how I'm setting this up because I want to paint here. Actually, you know what I might do? What if we sit here? Actually, this is better. This is better. That way you can still see a little bit of what I'm painting. You can see what I'm painting. Well, not really, can you? You know what? I'm not a miracle worker, right? All right. I'm just sprawled out all over the place. Welcome to my home. Literally, welcome to my home. Just sprawled out everywhere. So I want to paint that there, guys. So you know what? Hold on. Let me. Here we go. This is better. I'm literally straddling the thing. There we go. Now, if I make... Obviously, I'm not a professional YouTuber guy. I don't know what I'm doing here half the time. The crabs would mostly like to eat it. They are attracted to red and orange and clean the territory by eating the things. Really? Yeah, right, okay. Should we do a demo and chuck a bit down in there? Okay, let's okay. I mean, obviously environmental kind of know what he's talking about. I'm not going to chuck the whole lot. Let me just chuck a little bit in there, right? And let's just see while I'm sitting here if a crab comes out and eats anything. So I'll cut it a little bit up. I'll do little 3 bits. Let's do a social experiment, guys. Obviously there's crabs down there because there's little holes. So we'll see if they come and eat them. Not that I don't trust you, but yeah, as I said, I'm quite used to packing out. Like, all right. Now, how are we starting this, guys? How are we starting this? Okay, I'm still hungry. Still hungry. Okay. Let's paint. And I'll let you know. How have you been, environmental? I haven't seen you for a while, actually. Okay, let's paint. So, guys, this is a new book. No paintings in here at all, guys. How exciting, right? New book. New lot of adventures in here. I'll definitely be taking my painting book to Africa. So environmental, I'm going to go to Africa in under 50 days, guys. 50 days, my God. Okay, let's just start painting, guys. Okay, so I need to wet it. Now the track is kind of like a grey brown. It's not easy to do grey brown, so I'm going to do brown with black. Wet it. And guys, don't come at me. You know I'm not professional at this stuff, okay? You know that. Just saying. We're just going to... Sometimes it's best not to think about it and not talk about it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Oops, I probably didn't think about that really well because now I'm not sure how I'm going to actually fit this in. But anyway, let's just go with it. Let's just go with it, Dora. We might end up with more track than... But you know what? Doesn't matter. Sometimes the overthinking is the bit that puts you off, right? So just paint. Just paint. I don't know what you guys can see. It's way too hard for me to manipulate what you guys see and what I paint. So let me just start going painting. Because that's the whole object of this is, right? It's just paint. Being in nature and painting is just one of my favourite things to do. And there's a few midgies around. Okay, forgetting I left my other pen at home. That's a bad colossal move. This is not easy doing this with this pen that I haven't got the water. The water normally sits in here and it helps adjust puts water into your paints. So anyway, it doesn't matter, Dora, just paint. And what I'm trying to get used to, right, is the fact that, you know, I'm not an amazing painter. It's not the point, right? Just like me dancing, it's not the point that I'm an amazing dancer. I'm not an amazing dancer. I know that. And I'm not an amazing painter. But you know what? The idea is that at least I've given it a crack. Okay, this is not going to be easy without water. At least I'm giving it a crack. So what I'm doing here, guys, is just the walkway. If you haven't figured that out, I don't know if you can even see that. I'm good. I lost my license for 12 months, so living next level off-grid in the bush at the moment. Oh, right, okay. Do you want to elaborate how you lost, or do we not need to know? We don't need to know. Actually, we don't need to know. You just lost your license, okay. So how are you getting internet? Obviously with your phone. You obviously don't have Wi-Fi in the bush, or you're actually not in the bush at the moment. You are out doing something. Crap, there is mosquitoes, guys, mosquitoes. I did put some bug spray on before, but the mosquitoes are still getting me. I think there's little midgies, actually. Now, another thing that I'm not good at is trying to get, like, aspect. The aspect. But that's all right, guys. It's all right. All right. So that's what I've got so far. That is my boardwalk, guys. Actually, you can kind of just see the boardwalk there. It's way too hard if I have to keep on moving the camera around. Just paint, Dora. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. I never hate my paintings, guys. I know I'm not amazing at it, but that's not the point, right? Okay, so we have the boardwalk. Are we going to paint the slacks on there? Yeah, shit, yeah, why not? Let's have a bit of fun painting the slats on there. Hope CL comes back. I know CL was going for dinner. Hope she comes back and just checks in a little later on and sees that we're painting. So we're talking about CL, who's from Florida, and she is definitely an inspiration for me. Like, she does lots of paintings, and every time I see her, I'm just kind of reminded that I should do more paintings because painting is so much fun. Okay, that's my boardwalk, guys. Oh, God, mosquitoes. I love dancing and painting also. Good work. Okay, what does it say? Environmental goes, like the universe pushing me to be fully sustainable. Interesting. Well, you know what? Things happen for reasons, environmental. And, you know, losing your license is not fucking wonderful, I can imagine. But, you know, like you said, it's a push to, you know, get you to go out into the bush. And, you know, I don't know too much about you, but I know from talking to you, you know, you're into, you know, the environment and, you know, obviously being more self-sufficient in life. All right, so I'm going to start trying to do some of these trees, right? I don't know if you can guys see that, but I love dancing and painting too. I use the internet antenna on the roof. Ah, right, okay. All right, well, I'm just going to show you that's where I was walking. I was bloody... So I've done the boardwalk, right? Look, exactly the same, guys. Exactly the same. Look, it's like exactly the same. Look at that. My God. Aspect is perfect. All right, now we're going to do some of those mangroves, guys. Ah, man. I don't know how long I'm going to sit here, guys, because the midgies are getting me. Cheers, guys. Cup of tea. All right. We need grey. I don't really... Look, I can make grey by doing black. Let's do a little bit of black here. Now, Probably need a lot of black actually, because there's a lot of trees there. And what we need to do is dry that off a little bit. And then we need to get some of this white. White. And then we mix that with the black. And then we have grey. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, let's push you down again. Let's just put myself under pressure and let's just paint. Okay. Ouch. You know what, guys? You don't need to see what I'm painting. You just guys can look up there. It's a better view for you guys. All right, we're just going to paint. We've got this whole section over here to paint. So let's just start painting. And because I'm left-handed, I'm better off painting this side first. Okay, let's just start doing trees. Now, I always say that trees are something that I am not wonderful at, but, you know, I'm trying to get wonderful at it, guys. It's the only way you can get wonderful at something is to do more of it, right? Okay, first tree. Okay, here come some people. I don't really like to have people on my camera, like, you know, so I'm going to push it down like this so that they're not captured. And they'll be thinking, gee, she must be really good. She's filming herself. Man, she must be like Picasso's daughter. Yeah, look at me, I'm Picasso's daughter. Just mixing a bit of brown in there to make it more browny. All right, let's go. Got some skinny trees in there too. A bit of brown and a bit of brown.
Yeah.
Hello, how you going? I think that guy unfortunately had a bit of a disability. He was struggling to walk a little bit, but that's good. He was out with a support worker doing a bit of walking. Must be hard. I reckon he had a stroke or something, because no, I'm generalising, guys. I am generalising now. I don't know the real story, obviously, but it would be very hard. See, that my thing about painting trees is I just don't know how to start and stop, you know, like where to start and where to stop, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to draw lots of trees, and just later on I will then put the greens on them. Because there's a lot of plants in the back there. There's a lot of trees. So let me show you what I'm trying to paint. That there, all that stuff there. It's quite a chaotic mess there, right? A mess of plants and just, oh, crap. And see, sometimes I struggle with the thing of like, you know, it's supposed to be done perfect. You're supposed to look right. You know, it doesn't have to look right, right? And that's why I guess I'm trying to be less thinking about it and just do it. Because when you think about it, okay, you might get a better picture sometimes, but you also might just overthink things. And, you know, overthinking is the catalyst to stop you doing a lot of things, right? When you overthink things, Not much gets done. Crap. Okay, come on, Dora. Come on. Okay, don't put your pressure on yourself, Dora. Just fucking paint. Okay, this is my internal monologue now, guys. Sorry. Just me, just talking to myself, beating myself up. Because there's a lot of greens, there's a lot of stuff there in front of me. I just don't know how to, it's not easy to paint. It's not easy to paint. Let's just go with that. It's not easy to paint that. We have a bird watch. We have an ibis. Hello, ibis. Okay, what I didn't draw was the rest of this little walkway. Oh well, too bad. We're not going to do it. We're just going to do the path. We're just doing a path. Executive decision, just connect it in. There we go. There we go. We finished it off. That's the pathway. So it only goes to there. All right, let's just keep on drawing these plants. Drawing these plants, these trees. And maybe this is where I probably could have just used my pencil. That probably would have been a better idea. Oops. My God, there's so many plants in here. There's so many trees. So this is what I've got so far, guys. I'm trying to paint this section here, and I'm only a novice, right? So I'm just kind of painting that. So what I'm going to paint over this here is that green stuff there, okay? But this is like that back area. So I'm just going to paint a whole lot of lines. Let's just do a lot of lines, right? Let's do a lot of lines and see what happens in the end. There's not much you can do, Dora. As I said, I'm not professional at this. I'm just having a crack like everyone should. Just because you don't know how to do something, you shouldn't not do it, right? And, you know, sometimes your own personal self can be be the one that actually negs you out the most, right? Ah, crap. There's a whole lot of midgies and stuff. I'm getting attacked. Okay, just concentrate. Now we're going to do some green, guys. We're going to do some green. I don't know if anyone's even there watching me. I'm sorry, but I'm not even really talking to anyone because I'm just really just trying to figure out how to do this and not overthink about it. Okay, so we're going to do these plants here, which were the mangrove tree, like the mangrove leaves, just so we can have some leaves going in area. Okay, a bit wet. See, it looks a little bit better when you actually have some greenage. Like that actually looks like mangroves now. You know, like just ask me, like, I don't know. Doesn't matter, right? So there's different kinds of green. So I'm just trying to make different kinds of green. And mix it with other kinds of green too. And there's no right or wrong, right? obviously, if I wanted an actual duplicate of this picture, I would just take a photo, right? But we're trying to paint for our own mental health because we like to paint. Oh, shit. We are trying to get better at trees. We've always talked about trying to get better at painting trees. Sorry, guys, I'm just getting attacked by mosquitoes. Or midgie, should I say. So it must be riveting listen to this conversation. I know. Not too much water. So you're blind? What is that supposed to mean? Does it look that bad? That looks like that someone can't read, can't see that they're painting this? Mate, if I was blind, this is a pretty good job. Just saying. So, yeah, that's my interpretation of what that looks like over there. Now, I'm going to draw this bit here, this bit section here, right? I'm going to do that in here, right? So let's go. What colours are we going to do? We're going to do a bit of that and a bit of that. And we're just going to paint. So I'm just going to paint. And to be honest, it's kind of like really just a bit of mumbo jumbo, really. I'm not doing individual leaves. I did that once and it's just too hard. So I'm just kind of doing like this, mixing all the different colours. Left-handed. Yeah, I'm left-handed. So that's why it's harder sometimes. Like if I started here, then I'm going to paint all over myself. So yeah, if you're left-handed, you know my pain. It can be a little bit of a disability, right? So I actually might buy another one of these these paint sections for when I go to Africa, because I'm starting to run low of white and green. They're obviously white greens. These two greens, obviously I use a lot in my paintings. So I try to do a lot of paintings in the wild. I love, the beaches and like natural looks. I don't know if that even means to make any sense. So and I'm trying to do this fast too, guys. I don't want to be here too long. So I'm trying not to overthink it. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Dora, and I like to adventure. So I've taken you on if you look at my last two live streams, we went on a beautiful boardwalk. If you this is a really beautiful walkway. We've got let me just show you if anyone's there. Got a beautiful walkway right next to it. Well, not walkway, I mean a beautiful waterway. And this is a boardwalk. And I'm just sitting here, set up, having a little barbecue, picnic kind of area. I've got some nuts, I've got a cup of tea, and I'm literally trying to paint these mangroves. Now, what I'm going to do now is, I know there probably could be more greenage in there, but it doesn't need that much green. Hello again. You don't want to put too much green. I want to see there's all those mangroves, it's the actual mangroves, the mangroves. I'm going to try to paint that, guys. I don't know how I'm going to paint that, but that was just black, really, to be honest. Well, black, it's probably black and brown, really. So I'm trying to do that in here. So I guess if I just kind of this is my interpretation of mangroves, guys. Oh, crap. And there's no right or wrong, right? You might be watching this going, what the hell is she painting? Well, it doesn't really matter. I don't know who you are. I don't really care. But, people can judge all they like till you actually have a crack at doing it yourself, right? So I don't care. Like, you know, when you put yourself on the internet doing live streaming, you are really putting yourself out there for judgment. So judge away. I don't care. I really don't care. Okay, it's not very easy to do the mangroves, gonna be honest. I don't know what that. Yeah, anyway, to be honest, that's not easy to paint. Let's put a bit of black in there. I can hear a helicopter in the background. All right, so next we're going to try to do this section here, just a little bit there. See how I've got a little section there? So I think I'm going to do there, I'm going to do brown first. My pen is not working properly because I haven't got water in it. So let's do brown first. And then we're going to put black over the top. All right, and we're going to also make these, let's colour this in a bit more too while that's drying. Oops. No people. How is the orange peel doing? No, nothing there, environmental. No, still there. No. Nothing happening. I can see why these pens are normally really good because of the waters in them. It makes it so much easier to paint. Oops, I probably put too much in there now. Whoops. How do we come back out of that one, guys? Probably not. All right, let's try to fix this up. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. Let's just... Doesn't matter. All right, so now hopefully that's dried a little bit. I'm going to try to draw mangroves. I don't know how I'm going to draw mangroves, but we're going to try to draw those little things down there, little humpy things. Because I can see them in here. See there? Little humpies. I don't know what I'm calling them. Little mangrove humps. Let's draw a mangrove hump. We're going to put black. I'm going to call it black. And they're just like little pyramids, really. Some of them are fat. Some of them are skinny. See, it looks exactly like it, guys. If you're watching this, you'd be like, oh my God, she's amazing. She's painting mangrove humps. I don't even know what a mangrove hump is, guys. No idea, but we're painting it. All right, that's my mangroves, guys. You know what? Less is more, as they say. Actually, one thing I wanted to do was a little bit more of a... Hold on. Whoops. A little bit more of a... Some... Oops. Oh, the sun's coming out, guys. The sun's coming out. Okay, I don't know if that added or distracted. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I think, to be honest, okay, a little bit more green. I know we should probably stop it now Dora, less is more, less is more. But I've just suddenly decided to go, you know what? I'm doing more green. Doing more green. Okay, well, you know what? That's it, done. Let's stop it. Put away the pen. Put away the pen. Clean that off. Drop that down there. All right. All right, guys, that is it. That's it, guys. That's my walkway. Same, different. Oh, you know what? It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. So, guys, I'm going to go because, okay. I'm going to go. Thanks for dropping in. Environmental, nice to see you. Nicholas, I think's gone. And CC44C, thanks for dropping in. And yeah, I'll catch you again on another adventure. Look after yourself, environmental. I thought you were going to have some fun being, trying to be sustainable out in the bush. That'll be fun. It won't be easy, but yeah, it'll be a fun adventure. And I hope to see you again soon. And yeah, look after yourself. Bye.